If Valentine's Day existed in One Piece, you know that'd be Sanji's favorite holiday. What's up, YouTubers of the world? MegaGeekMixer here. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope you're all having a great day today. And I decided to save this one just for this day, because for one, if we're talking about Sanji, it's gotta be on this day. Mr. Lover Boy, Mr. Love Struck Man, pervert, and all the above, etc., etc. But if there's one shipping I really think that he belongs with, and it was really tough to call in a sense after the whole pudding and Whole Cake Island, Nami and Sanji. I mean, yes, it was very tough on this one too, like it was with Zoro, not Robin, Zoro, Tashigi. But yeah, the way I see it, after the Whole Cake Island arc, and after other stuff I've seen before Whole Cake Island arc, Nami and Sanji definitely for the win on that one. But I won't lie that the mere fact that Pudding herself, who is completely different, like she hated Sanji, she thought it was disgusting, but then ended up being opposite, falling in love with him, started being love struck like him. I'll never forget that stuff. But now that I've just put a little honorable talk on that in, let's go into this whole thing with Sanji and Nami. Now, there's always that rivalry between Sanji and Luffy that fans pair him up with when it comes to Nami. Luffy, Nami are better, Sanji, Nami are better. But either case, I look at it as Sanji and Nami. There's for a lot of reasons. For one, on Sanji's end, that are very simple to see. He's loyal, always defending her no matter what. Even in this one time when he really defended her against Jinbei after his story, which I wasn't a fan of, but hey, that's him. That's what he does. And other things like the wedding, he stopped back in Thaler Park. Oh no, he was about to let that happen. And not to mention in Whole Cake Island arc, when he did the things he did, such as trying to drive his crew away and how that broke Nami's heart. And then afterwards, they were able to reconcile, but she said she never forgive him and stuff. But that's kind of like the next phase into their sort of relationship growing, as it were. But put it into perspective at least. Sure, Sanji's loyal, devoted to her and stuff. He's always being manipulated by her and he doesn't really care about it. He will do anything as he wishes. He's like, does you wish, my queen? But definitely, he also has that mentality for a good husband, because hey, Nami could probably cook, but if anyone's the better cook here who knows how to really cook, it's Sanji. And let's face it, I don't think you can ever deny that a woman likes a guy who can cook. I've seen it around myself, and I've cooked up a meal or two before for some friends of mine that were girls, and they liked it and stuff. So it's good to be able for a guy to know how to cook. So if you people out there are looking for a girl, there's a way that you can win them over. Make some good food. but also, like I said, he's also always defending her against all sorts of people, even if Nami's able to forgive some of these people. As I said earlier about Jinbei, when he talked about his story and how he was the one who released Arlong into the East Blue and everything, Sanji made it clear that he was not happy with Jinbei for being the cause of that, because in doing so, it caused Nami to suffer under Arlong's hand. And even after hearing the story, he still thought Nami wouldn't forgive him and just blatantly said, kill yourself. That was one of the times I was like, Sanji, seriously, man. I mean, because I know he was doing it all thinking he was doing Nami a favor, but seriously, man, no. But hey, you can wipe that aside, because like I said, that's who he is. But also his loyalty, saying like he'll always defend, and he always knows what's in a woman's heart, and knowing when they're telling the truth or not. But not only that, I think another thing that can really show that, I think what really started to make him win over Nami was back in the Nice Lobby arc, when he would not attack that Clefia woman from CP9 and said why he wouldn't do it no matter what, even if it kills him. That actually impressed Nami, and And yeah, that was one of the few signs to show that I think she's really starting to get attracted to him more. But as I also said, during the Whole Cake Island arc was the true test to show how their relationship might deepen more. Because let's face it, when she saw what he did to Luffy, was Nami heartbroken and just slapped him? And another thing to note off of this is that Nami, she has always called Sanji Sanji-kun, honorific, as in a sort of respects, because as Japanese people, they tend to put san, kun, sama, stuff like that at the end of people's name as a sign of respect. But it was after she slapped him in Whole Cake Island arc when she thought he was really didn't care for the crew or just betrayed them and everything like that. Of course, she fell for it, but Luffy didn't, because you know Luffy. But either way, she fell for it and she stopped calling him Sanji-kun. She just said Sanji. And she did make it clear that while she may have found out about the whole plan and everything to kill him and all the crew, and they were all going to stop that wedding, she made it clear she's never going to forgive him. But I'm sure, but even if she probably meant that and stuff, after everything that happened at the end of Whole Cake Island arc, it can show to you that even still, Nami was very happy to have him back. And yeah, let's face it, when it comes to Nami hugging him, that's a different sign. I mean, sure, she hugs him a few times, but that's usually when there's danger and terror. She'll hug him, but she'll hug anyone she's close by as a sign of fear, saying, "Oh, now I'm scared, somebody hold me." That's what she'll do. That's her way. That's her way of things. It was there in the Whole Cake Island arc near the end where this one was different, a true, genuine thing, because well, he was back on the crew and stuff, and she could like eat his good food again. You see, all this stuff right here is a good showing for Nami, because when it comes to Luffy, I don't think you can really see someone like him being a good match for Nami, so to speak, but still, it's fun to think about, especially considering how most of the time she's always pairing up with Luffy no matter what. But it's truly Sanji who has the win here, because always defending her, all that loyalty and stuff. Oh, and one more thing. The whole thing with Zeus now being Nami's slave. Oh, that's making Sanji jealous. Which shows how much Sanji's just in woo over Nami. As a matter of fact, one other thing I almost forgot to mention, mostly because this isn't really to ship them or anything, this is just talking about Sanji's pervertedness, was when Trafalgar Law switched him up. Oh, you could just tell right there that, oh man, Sanji enjoyed every minute of it. And here's the funny thing I want to make a personal note on. Back when that arc was going on, and when he switched people's bodies, and after we found out what happened, before the next chapter, I was like, I can already imagine what Sanji's going to do when he realizes he's inside Nami's body. And that's exactly what happened. Oh my god. But, oh yeah, I didn't really elaborate on that whole thing with him stopping that wedding between that Absilium guy. I think that's how he's spelled, but it was more than just him marrying Nami, which is one of the reasons, but also him eating the devil fruit, that the one fruit Sanji would have ever wanted to get, and that's to make you invisible, but he doesn't need it anymore thanks to the rat suit. But that right there can also be showing you that, yeah, if anyone's gonna marry Nami, it's gonna be Sanji. But I'm gonna leave it all at that, guys. I pretty much explained enough explanatory to show you that, yeah, for Nami and Sanji, they got that good thing going. And there was also this one sort of filler arc with Chief Luffy and Japanese style, where he's the chief of a town and everything. Nami's the wife and Sanji's the husband. Basically, that was already shown there that, yeah, they can be a good pair, such as they're owning a restaurant and everything. Romance stuff. But that's gonna end it all for the day, guys. I think I've rambled all enough, because I think there's more than enough elaboration there to know that, yeah, those two are good together. But definitely this was the best thing to do on Valentine's Day. And once again, happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Hope y'all had an amazing day and night for Valentine's Day. And I'm gonna end it all at that. And if you're enjoying my videos, all you gotta do is click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified notified when I make more videos. And until then, MegaGeekMixer signing out. Bye!